y'all, welcome to today's video. So today, this is something y'all I have been wanting to do forever. Since I started my makeup channel, I have been wanting to do this. Of course, like I started this channel during this worldwide pandemic, so I haven't been able to do it, but today we're going to. So today we're going to do the Dollar Tree makeup challenge. My husband basically forced me to go out of the house because it had been months since I had left the house. Other than going to checkups for the kids, that's the only time I had left the house. So he forced me to go out. I went to Dollar Tree, grabbed up some makeup items. I'm so excited we get to do this video. So this is the Dollar Tree makeup challenge. So here we are at Dollar Tree. Disinfecting everything. They had a little station, so that was nice. I cannot believe this is the world we live in now. So I got my mask on and ready to shop. Y'all, I cannot believe all the makeup they have here. I thought it was going to be me choosing from one or two items maybe for each thing, but this is insane. So they've got these little makeup sponges. It's a pack of 28. And they feel really good, so these will come in handy if I can't find a regular makeup sponge. It looks like they've also got some cotton balls down here, which you can't ever have enough cotton balls. And these makeup wipes look like cucumber scented ones that I used to get from Garnier, so I'm going to grab both of these. It looks like they have a ton of makeup wipes. Collagen ones, charcoal ones. These are cocoa butter ones. So, wow, I can't believe all the makeup wipes they have. These are cotton rounds or cotton pads, and I love these things. I use them for so many different things. So I'm going to grab some of these. Okay, so this is Hard Candy. I have heard of this brand. I'm definitely grabbing this. This is a steal. These are a little under eye mask and lip mask. Grabbing that. Okay, this is a collagen mask, spa treatment mask. And then they've got another one over here, in shower mask. So those are interesting. I'm not sure what this Sassy and Chic makeup brush is, but it says eyeshadow brush, but this is funky looking. I don't even know how you would use this. Look at all the e.l.f. brushes that they have. This is crazy. e.l.f. Okay, here's a makeup sponge. I'm definitely going to get the pink one, obviously. Put that in the cart. Okay. Look at all this makeup. This is crazy. Okay, this is some kind of under eye serum. It looks fancy. For $1. That's crazy. Okay, so this looks like our foundation options. They're both the same brand and they were the same color. So, I guess that's what we're getting. One's a BB and one's just a foundation. This, what is this? Liquid makeup. I don't even know. Is it a foundation? Might be a concealer. So they've got two colors, True Beige and Creamy Beige, and I am not sure which one is going to match me better. I think I'm going to go with the True Beige. Okay, so here's a different concealer from LA Colors, and it just says beige, and of course that's the only color they have. Okay, this is a cute little highlighter. I'm grabbing that. Okay, so I guess we're going to get this Nude concealer. And look, they have e.l.f. concealer. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're definitely grabbing this. And they're all the same color, light beige. Okay, grabbing that. These Beauty Benefit little containers of powder are so cute. Okay, so here's another Sassy and Chic BB cream, but it's in a package and the other ones aren't. So I don't really know what the difference is. They look to be the same color, darker one. Everything looks the same. So I'm probably going to get the one in the package. So they have these cute little contour sticks, cream contour sticks. That's neat. They have a setting spray. Oh my goodness, I did not think I was going to find a setting spray. That is awesome. Definitely grabbing this. Okay, so what else do we need? Look how cute this is, a little highlighting duo. That's adorable. These little poolside bronzers and blushes look cute too. Very cute. Okay, so there's a pressed powder. We might be using that if we can't find a setting powder. I don't think that's the right color though. It's too dark. That's gonna be too dark. I can't use that. Ooh, this highlighter looks pretty. And they have two shades. Shine Bright is the top one, and then Glow Time. Okay, they've also got some bronzers in some different shades. Here's a blush. That one's kind of pretty. Ooh, these are really pretty blushes. These little Beauty Benefit Last and Flush. How cute. Okay. Y'all, here's an e.l.f. eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna grab that. Okay. Here's a whole little lip kit. That's neat. Okay, so we've got these 6 color eyeshadow kits, and they have tons of colors. Look at this one. Wow. Here's another eyeshadow from Color Mates. Look at all the eyeshadow you get. Okay, so I think I'm going to get this one from LA Colors because it's all the blush tones that I like for eyeshadow. Look at this Revlon. I have to get this. It's like a loose pink powder. Revlon! Come on. It looks like they also have a gold one. Ooh. That's pretty too. Here's another cute little pink eyeshadow from Beauty Benefits in a little tropical kit. Okay, this eyeliner would be perfect if it wasn't purple. But I don't do purple. Okay, here's a brow pencil, and it's got a little spoolie on it. Okay. What? This is like a bright lip liner. Here's an auto eyeliner. We'll get that. The roll-up kind. And there's also a liquid one. I guess this will have to do since I can't find a black in the pen or the marker that I like to use. Okay, so for mascara, they have got so many different ones. This one is big, this one is bold. I like the brush on this one. I think I'll grab this one. Ooh, this one's got a brush like my Too Faced, so I'm gonna grab this one too. This one says volume. Okay, let's mosey on over here to the brushes and see if we can find some brushes to use because we're doing a full face, everything. Ooh, they have e.l.f. brushes. Okay. We'll grab this one. And this one looks interesting. Looks like a good one. We'll grab this one too. Okay, I'm going to get 2 of these because I don't see any other ones that are going to work. This is an eyeshadow brush from Wet n Wild. This is a crease eyeshadow brush, which I use for most of my eyeshadow. This one is a large eyeshadow brush, so we'll just grab all of these. Okay, so this is everything that I got. Probably spent way too much. I have a problem, like an obsession with the Dollar Tree. Like, I do not understand how everything can be $1. It just blows my mind. It does not register to me that it's all $1. And I go crazy when I go in there. Like, I'm just like, it's $1. It's $1. It's $1. It's $1. Like, I don't even need it, but it's $1. Get it. You might need it. So, 50 items later. But anyways, I'm going to show y'all everything I got. Because I got lots of goodies. So, also I'd like to point out, I didn't put up the backdrop today. I don't know if I'm feeling it or not. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it. So, if y'all have a preference, let me know, please. Okay, so I'll start out by showing y'all a few things that I grabbed that aren't really makeup, but they relate to makeup. I saw these makeup wipes, and in the video you saw they had like a bunch of different kinds. They had like charcoal ones, and then they had like collagen ones, and they all do different stuff, but these look like the ones that I used to like from Garnier Fructis. They're the cucumber ones, and they're makeup cleansing wipes, which is what I use all the time, every night. So I grabbed these because for $1 you get 30. I mean, come on, $1. This is crazy. So grabbed these. Also, I saw this cute little mask, and they had some other masks too there, but this is for your under eyes and for your lips. So how cute for $1. And it just says you stick them on, leave them on for 10 to 15 minutes. So I figured I'd try these. I mean, for $1, why not? I guess I'll save the lip one for later, but let's go ahead and put the eye ones on while we wait. I'd put the lip one on, but then I won't be able to talk, so we'll just do the under eye one. I can never figure out which way to put these things on, like which side. I guess it doesn't matter, but is it this way? I guess it's this way. Okay, they feel really good actually, like really cooling, and they stick really well for $1. Oh, that feels so good, y'all. I need to like scooch this one. Okay, so we'll let that sit on for just a little bit while we look at the rest of our products. And like I said, the lip one, maybe I'll try that tonight before bed. I grabbed these because I didn't know if I was going to be able to find a beauty blender or not. So I grabbed these to use just in case, because I'm doing a full face, brushes, everything from the Dollar Tree. So nothing that I use today is from anywhere else, like tools and everything. So I grabbed these, but then I actually found a sponge. So we won't be needing these today, but these always come in handy for other stuff. So, which leads me into the brushes. I did find this makeup sponge. Let's open it up and see what it feels like. Might be hard as a brick. It actually feels pretty good. It's pretty soft. So we'll have to wet it and we'll try it out when we do our makeup. But right now it feels pretty good. So for our face makeup, they had these from e.l.f. Come on now, e.l.f. Like, y'all saw me do an e.l.f. haul. If you hadn't checked that video, go check it out. e.l.f. is a cheap brand, but still, like, their stuff is around like $3 or something. $1. $1. So I grabbed these, and these are called Sculpting Face Brush, but I figured I could use it for contouring with my bronzer. See, it's just a cute little, it gets in there real good for contouring, or you can turn it this way. So I thought that'd be good for the bronzer and the blush. So I grabbed 2 of those. Then they also had this from e.l.f. and this is the Stipple brush. You're supposed to use this with like foundations and concealers to like stipple on the makeup, but I thought it would actually come in handy for highlighter. Here's our cute little stippling brush. Perfect for highlight in my opinion. Okay, these things are sliding down my face. They're starting to melt. Oh goodness. So for the eyeshadow, I grabbed these brushes. These are all Wet n Wild brushes. A lot of people love Wet n Wild. So I grabbed, this one is, they call it a crease brush. It's very similar to my blending brush that I normally use. Normally I use this brush, y'all know, to do pretty much my whole eyeshadow look. And this one's really similar. So I grabbed one of these. Then they also had, this one's called the large eyeshadow brush. So this is what it looks like. So this is good for your lid. And then the last one is the small eyeshadow brush. It's a little thinner. This is good for highlighting the brow bone, or you could use it in the inner corner or under here. Those are the 3 brushes that I picked up. I also thought this might come in handy for doing the nose contour. Those are all the brushes that I got. For foundation, got a couple things because I wasn't quite sure what to get or what would work or what colors, but apparently they only had one color for me to choose from. So dark 1 is the only color in both of these things that I could find. So these are both Sassy and Chic is the brand. This is a BB cream, skincare and makeup. So I normally love to use a BB cream for foundation instead of foundation, just because I feel like it looks more natural, like skin. Y'all, I can't with these things sliding down my face. But yeah, it just looks more natural, and I don't know. I really like a BB cream. It feels good, and it's good for your skin. So I grabbed this. It's in the shade Dark 1, which is the same shade as the other one we got. This one just says Moisturizing Foundation. So again, same brand and same color. So we'll have to see which one we like better. But let's look at the shades of these and compare them. They're supposed to be the same color, but let's just see. So the BB cream, okay, I'll do a little swatch. That is dark. This is, again, the only colors they had. That's the color. Maybe when we blend it out, it'll be a little lighter, but it's looking a little dark. And that's the BB cream. This is the foundation. Let's see what this color looks like. So the foundation and the BB cream. For some reason, the BB cream is looking like it's a little more full coverage than the foundation, which is odd. They're the same color. BB cream actually looks to be a little bit darker than the foundation, which is odd too. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of these makeup wipes and try it. Ooh, they smell good. They feel really good too. A lot of times if you buy like cheaper makeup wipes, they're super dried out. They're not like wet enough. But these are... The whole towel is wet, which I like. It smells good, and I mean, it took that right off, no problem. For $1. Like, how? I don't understand how they can do that for $1. I really don't. It kind of makes me sad because I feel like they have like slave labor or something to be able to make these things for $1. I don't understand it. I hope that's not the case, but I just don't see how. Also got this, which just says liquid makeup. I couldn't tell if it was a concealer or a foundation. It says helps even skin tone, and it just says liquid makeup. But it's LA Colors, which is another drugstore brand, and it's True Beige is the color. So I thought maybe this will be more close to my color. I don't know, so I grabbed it too. On the back it says dot on forehead, cheeks, and chin. Forehead, cheeks, and chin, which is where you put concealer. So I don't know if this is supposed to be concealer or foundation, but let's look at the color. And it's a neat little container too. Like the packaging is nice. For $1, it's a pump and everything. Okay, there's a little pump. Okay, so this is definitely lighter. Ooh, and it feels like a mousse almost. It looks a little closer to my skin, so we might mix this in. It doesn't really have a smell, but I might have to mix this into our foundation if the color's not right. This definitely looks more full coverage than the other two products. Okay, then for actual concealer, we had two that caught my eye. This one is another e.l.f. product, y'all. It just says Perfect Blend Concealer, and it's in the color Light Beige. So hopefully that color works good if I can get it open. So this is what that one looks like. Got a little applicator. Color looks like a fairly good color. Normally I like a lighter concealer, but... And then this one is LA Colors Concealer, and the color is Nude. Another little same kind of applicator. So the LA Colors is darker. So we'll probably have to go with the e.l.f. just because concealer needs to be light, in my opinion, to brighten you up. They did not have a setting powder, but what they did have is this Beauty Benefit foundation powder. I figured we could try this to set our under eyes and things like that. So, oh my goodness, these glue dots. Hate that gunky stuff. Yeah, there's no shade on the back, but this is what it looks like. So just like a powder basically. So I figured we could try it to set our makeup since there's no setting powder anywhere to be found. For bronzer, they had like I think 2 options, but this was the only one that I really thought looked like it would work for me. So the shade is Bronzed Beauty, and it's by LA Colors. Cute little thing here. This is what it looks like. That is huge. For $1, I feel like that is huge. And it looks like a really pretty bronzer. What? It's like a pretty sun-kissed bronzer. Like it has a little bit of a shimmer to it. I'm excited to see what this looks like. It might be really pretty. And it doesn't really have a smell either, which I like. Don't want to be smelling like toxic chemicals or putting something on my face that I feel like is toxic chemicals, which is sometimes a thing people worry about when you're getting your makeup for $1 at the Dollar Tree. you're like, what's in it? For blush, I got 3. So this is another LA Colors in the shade Toast. It just looks like a really pretty mauve-y blush. This is our little package. I'm gonna go ahead and take this out. No one ever uses these. Like, I hate these little applicators. I'm gonna throw it away. I'm not even gonna keep it because I hate it. This is what it looks like. Really pretty color. It's got a little bit of a shimmer to it in the pan. So we'll see about that. And then I also got these 2, which look how cute these are. These are by Beauty Benefits, and they have like a little tropical theme. And they're so cute. These cute little packaging and everything. So this one is Perfect Peach. And then this one is Fruit Punch. Let's see what these look like. This is the cutest little packaging. I love this hot, like, neon pink with a clear lid. How cute. And that color is really pretty. This is the Fruit Punch. Woo! Holy moly. That is bright. We've got our peach and our Fruit Punch. Those are so cute for $1. Like, come on. Okay, for highlighter, again, this is LA Colors, and this is the shade Shine Bright. This is the same as the bronzer. It's a huge pan, and look how pretty that color looks. Like, oh my goodness. Look at this. That is a gorgeous highlighter for $1. Come on now. Come on. And then they also had this one by LA Colors. It's a smaller one, but it looks a little more fancy. It's called Beauty in Bloom Highlighter, and it's in the shade Quartz. It's this cute little, like, mixed highlight. It's got little flowers embossed on it. So how cute. Goodness. Calm down. Getting too worked up over this dollar makeup here. Look how cute. It's got little flowers, and it's got 3 different shades, and it's in this cute little tin. Y'all, come on. Like, how cute. This reminds me of the blush I have from Cargo. Okay, so this is a blush that I have from Cargo in a little tin. And, I mean, y'all, it's literally, like, identical. Same cute little packaging for $1. I am so mind blown that it's only $1. It just, like, blows my mind. Oh my gosh. Y'all, look how gorgeous. I just went into all 3 together. That is gorgeous. So there's our 2 shades. They're both gorgeous. I mean, I don't understand how they can do it. I really don't. I feel like this makeup is going to turn out beautiful. And it's going to be like, why are we paying $40 for one makeup item when we can pay $40 for a full face? Somebody please tell me. Okay, for brows, couldn't figure out the color. I wanted to go with the dark browns. They're all LA Colors. This is the dark brown, which is the one I'll probably use for my brows. Y'all know I have issues because I like to fade like the beginning of my brows out a little bit rather than having a harsh line. So I thought, let me just grab the medium brown as well so that I can kind of do the ombre effect that I like to do. And then I grabbed the dark blonde, not to use on my brows, but because I had a hard time finding a lip liner, and I thought, at the time, I didn't find one, and I thought, well, I could use this probably as a lip liner because it's kind of like a taupey color. It comes with this little spoolie, so you can brush up your brows with it. This is the dark brown shade. Now, normally I like a really fine tip, but y'all, the last brow pencil, this brow pencil that I just got in my boxy, if y'all didn't watch that, go watch it. Blew my mind. It has become my favorite brow product. It trumped every other brow product, high end, low end, in between. Like, it trumped them all. This is my new favorite. It's so fine of a tip. Obsessed. I didn't see anything there with the fine tip. So this is a little thicker than what I like to use, but it actually makes a really fine line. It's sharpened good. The color looks a little light and a little reddish. I like more of a cool tone for my brows. I just feel like it looks more natural on my face personally than a warm tone, but we'll see. So that's the dark brown. This is the medium brown. Are you kidding me? Medium. Dark. The medium brown is looking darker than the dark brown, which is kind of crazy. That is really odd. And it looks more cool toned. I'm going to do like a big swatch so we can really see the color. How crazy is that? The dark brown. So this is the dark brown and this is the medium brown. But the medium brown is actually darker than the dark brown. So I'm glad I got both because now I'm probably going to end up using them backwards. So for eyeshadow, got way more than I should have. So I grabbed this one by LA Colors. They had a ton of different little color sets, but this looked like something I'd use because it has more of the warm pinky, browny, orangey tones in it. So this one is called Playful. I'm gonna go ahead and take this applicator out so it's not falling out. But look how cute. You get 6 little eyeshadows for $1. And it's got pretty browns and like deep purples and pinks. A little bit of a warm like orangey tone, which is what I like to use a lot. So I had to get this one. I mean, pretty. Then I didn't see like a highlight color, which you could, I could use the face highlight on the eyeshadow. But I saw this, which has that like highlight color that I like to use. And it's got more like warm tones. So this is, again, e.l.f. eyeshadow. It's got 4. So this one's called Golden Goddess. And again, I'm going to throw this little applicator out because I can't stand these things. But it's got a little mirror in here. I don't know really. I guess you can kind of see in it. But those colors are so pretty. So I had to grab that one too. Then I saw these two. Okay. This Revlon. I was like, Revlon? Really? I gotta get that. It doesn't have a shade on it, which is kind of weird. And it's just a little loose eyeshadow. So this is what it looks like, but it's like a pretty bright pink, which I like to use a lot of times too. That was like impossible to open. Okay, so it's called Revlon Color Charge. On here it says Fuchsia. But y'all, Revlon at the Dollar Tree. Come on now. And then lastly, this is another Beauty Benefit, one of their little tropical collections. And this one is called Bikini Pink, which I thought was cute. Okay, so again, we got this cute little hot pink packaging. And this is what it looks like. Ooh. Now on my hand, it doesn't really show up that well. So we'll see how well they work. But then for liner, I grabbed 2. I grabbed a liquid to use on my top lid. And then I grabbed a pencil to use. A lot of times I use a pencil on the waterline or on the bottom. So I grabbed the pencil for that. And they're both LA Colors. They're both black. This is what the liquid one looks like. Ooh, and it was like kind of open, which is scary. Okay. Super fine applicator, which is not my favorite. I really love a good like marker, like a felt tip eyeliner, but I couldn't find one. I looked for one like that and I could not find one. So this is the closest one I could find. The pencil, it's like a roll-up retractable, which is super nice for $1. We'll see how well that works. For mascara, again, I got 2. Couldn't decide. They had different ones that do different things, but they're both LA Colors. This one says volume. This one says bold. I like to look at the brush, the wand, because I'm really picky in particular about my wand. So I wanted to go with this bold one, and I looked at the wand and it looked like a good fluffy wand. But then I saw this one that says volume, but the wand looks like the wand of my favorite mascara, the Too Faced. Okay, so this is my Too Faced wand, and it looked really similar. So I was like, I got to grab that one to see if it works the same. The shape was so close. This is the bold one. That looks like a huge fluffy brush. I like it. This is the volumizing one. Okay, so the brush actually in person looks a little different than my Too Faced one. But again, we'll try it and see. Okay, so for lips. For lip liner, like I said, I could not find one at first, so I grabbed this blonde brow pencil to try to use. That's the color of it, which actually I think would work for a lip liner. But then I did find this Wet n Wild liner here. It looks like a coral color, so I was like, it's called Doll in Love Again. This is what it looks like. It's a retractable, like, good liner. And it's Wet n Wild, it's cruelty-free, and all that good stuff. But when we swatch the color, it's super creamy and buttery. It's like a coral color. Y'all see that? It's like coral. So, I don't know. It's kind of bright. I mean, it doesn't look too bright. It doesn't look as bright on my skin, but it's not really a color that I use for liner too often. So then I saw this, which is a whole little kit from LA Colors. Comes with a liner and a gloss and a sharpener for $1. So it's the shade Topaz. Couldn't really tell what the liner was going to look like. So here's our little pencil sharpener that it comes with. That's awesome. Here's our lip pencil from LA Colors. So I swatched it right here. So it's kind of a brown color. And this is the gloss that came with it. And it doesn't have, it's sticky. Like it feels like it's been leaking. But it looks like a pretty color. Ooh, it's actually a really pretty color. So it's like a pretty like coppery, like a sheer coppery color. So that's really pretty, but it's sticky. Wipe it off. Can't stand nothing sticky like that. Residue, y'all already know. And then for actual lips, they had some lipsticks, but they were all like not my color at all. But I saw this, y'all. This is Hard Candy Glitterazzi. Hard Candy I have heard of is like a good brand. I think they sell it at Walmart. I was like, okay, we got to get this. This is called Hard Candy Glitterazzi Liquid Sparkler, and the color is Dazzle. Okay, so apparently they sell this at Walmart for $6. And it was $1, y'all. Let's swatch it and see. It doesn't really have a smell. Whoa. Look at that color. Ooh, it almost matches my fingernails. It goes with my nails. So pretty. That is a gorgeous color. I love that color. That's a really good fall color too. Look how pretty that color is. Gorgeous. For $1, and it's $6 at Walmart. Come on now. I think we lucked up on that. And then our last product, y'all. I could not believe I found this at the Dollar Tree. It's a setting spray. I was shocked. I was like, they're not gonna have setting spray. And sure enough, here it is. It's a travel size one, but still, $1 setting spray. LA Colors. I was shocked. I wanna see if it has a smell or anything before we put it on the face. Oh, it just smells fresh. Yeah, it doesn't have a bad smell or anything. Like hairspray. Like I know the one I got from the Wet n Wild one, I got from the Dollar, well, my husband bought me from Dollar General, had kind of like a hairspray smell. So full face, y'all, from the Dollar Tree. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna take these things off my eyes. Ugh. Ooh, my under eyes feel really good, actually. And let's go ahead and see how this stuff works. So I'm gonna clip my hair back. Hair is somewhat out of the way. Okay, so I just wet this thing and look how ginormous it got. Like it is huge, but it's super soft. It feels amazing. Like it'll work really good. So a regular beauty blender is $20 and this is $1 and it feels super soft, super good and bouncy. I will say the only thing I could not find was a primer, but I figured since we have this BB cream, this is kind of like skincare and makeup in one, so I figured we could get away with not having a primer. But I looked and looked and could not find a primer anywhere. Okay, so out of our three like foundation-ish products that we got, I think what I'm gonna do is go in with the BB cream first, since it is kind of like a primer mixed in. Okay, so there's some on my sponge. But this is a BB cream, so it shouldn't be too crazy full coverage, but it's actually looking pretty full coverage. The color is actually looking like it might blend out to be okay. Might be a teeny bit too dark, but once we add in our concealer, I think it'll work. And the sponge, y'all, I am shocked. Like, I like the shape of it because you can kind of grab it like this. I'm gonna have to start buying my sponges at the Dollar Tree because this is working really good. I'm shocked. It's super soft. Yeah, and I feel like that color actually turned out to not be terrible. I mean, it matches pretty good. Again, the coverage is not going to be full coverage because it's a BB cream. It kind of blended out to a pretty finish, I think. It looks natural. You could definitely go back in and build it up some more if you wanted to. You also could probably use this foundation to be more full coverage. But I don't think we're even going to use that because I think it looks pretty good. I'm pretty pleased so far. Okay, so for concealer, I think we're going to use the e.l.f. one just because it looks the lightest and I like a light concealer. So let's pop that under the eyes. We'll do up here on the forehead, down the nose, Cupid's bow, and the chin. Okay, now I'm going to use this part here for the concealer. It's a little hard to, it's so big it's a little hard to get in there. And that just completely went away. And y'all, my under eyes are peeling. Do y'all see this? I used some of that like retinol serum in my BoxyCharm, and it is peeling my skin off. Like, it said to go slow with it if you weren't used to it, but like, do y'all see this? I'm peeling right here and right here. Like, it is literally peeling my skin off. So I can't really fault the concealer for that because my skin is having issues at the moment. But in the other places, it just kind of is like disappearing. So, don't really know about this concealer. We might need to go in with something different. Yeah, that just like is gone. Like, it didn't do anything. And I feel like I need to, I don't know what to do about the skin peeling. I'm like scared to use that stuff again because I don't like my face peeling like this. And it's really only under my eyes, which is scary. But don't know how I feel about that. Let's try this LA Colors liquid makeup one that has a pump. Let's go in. I'm gonna put some on my finger and we'll try this one. This definitely feels a lot thicker. It's almost like a mousse. So we'll see if it does anything because that other one didn't. This color is a little darker than I like. Okay, that seems to be a little better coverage. Not as bright as I would like it to be, but it's not terrible. And again, y'all are gonna have to excuse this peeling under my eyes because I can't do nothing about that. And it's like burning, right? Even right now, it's like burning. I don't know what that stuff did to my eyes, but I don't like it. Okay, let's move on and jump into our powder and see if we can use it to set our makeup. So, I don't know if I should use a brush for this or the sponge. I guess I'll start out by trying to use the sponge, which is what I normally do. But I don't know if this is going to work. Yeah, I don't think the sponge is working too well with that. So, I'm going to go in with our highlighting brush, try to use it with this powder. See if it works a little better. That actually seems to be working really well, and it's smoothing out my face. Even the peeling looks a lot better with this powder, so that's good. I like this little brush too. Like, I like how short it is. It's easy to work with. I can definitely tell that it's like mattifying down my makeup too. So this is nice. This is adding a little more coverage too. Like this freckle right here, the more I put it on, like the more coverage I'm getting. So this is actually really nice to set the makeup with. I like it a lot. Okay, beauty benefits, really good. And this little brush. Okay, my husband's in the shower, sorry y'all. He just got done cutting grass, so he blows his nose in the shower, which is disgusting. Does anyone else's husband do that? That's so gross to me. This brush is on Ulta for $4. And it's $1 at the Dollar Tree. So next, let's go in with our bronzer. And this is the only bronzer that I got. This is the LA Colors Bronzed Beauty. We're going to use our little e.l.f. Sculpting face brush for this. Let's go. Whoa! This is dark. Okay, be light with this. I do like this brush for contouring, but this is going to be really dark. Alright, I'm going to have to try to blend this out because this is crazy. So this is not wanting to blend out. Like, it is like very dark. Probably would have done better to get two of these. Or a few of these and not this, because this is like not blending. Because this brush is so dense, it like super, like makes it super pigmented and it's kind of hard to blend out. And also this stuff is very shimmery, so I don't know if y'all can see, but like it shows any teeny little bumps or anything you got going on because the light's gonna hit it and it's gonna like magnify it or like draw attention to it. So that's the only downfall of having like a shimmery bronzer. But other than that, I mean, I think it looks pretty good for being $1. Okay, so I'm gonna take this little thin brush that I got, this eyeshadow brush from Wet n Wild, and I'm going to use it to contour my nose with the same bronzer, and we'll see if this even works. Usually I don't use like a shimmery bronzer on my nose contour because it doesn't look natural. Gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta use what we're working with. It's actually not terrible. It actually works fairly good for the nose contour. It's not bad. Okay, so next we're gonna go into our blush. So we have 3 to choose from, and I don't know which one I want to use. LA Colors or the peach. I really want to try these cute, like, bright ones. So let's try out the peach one. This one looks like it's going to be a little too bright. So let's try the peach one first. And I'm going to use, I had bought another one of these to use for my blush, but hopefully it's not too crazy pigmented. I'm going to tap it off just to make sure. That's actually pretty for a blush. It's a really pretty color. Pretty. I'd like to swatch the other 2 just to kind of see what they would look like. Okay, so that is, really can't even see it, the LA Colors. So that's the LA Colors. Oh my. And that's the bright pink. Which I guess if you went in super light-handed, it would be pretty. But with this brush that I'm working with right now, I don't know. Let's go ahead and do our eyebrows next. So, okay, so when we swatched these, the medium was actually darker than the dark brown. So let's go in with the medium. We'll brush out my brows first. Get everything nice and straight. And then let's go in with the medium. Okay, and I'm gonna brush it through a little bit. Actually, the formula of this is really nice because it's not too waxy, but it's not too hard to work with either. Look at that. That just looks natural. Looks really good. Wow. That's a pleasant surprise. I did not think this was gonna work this good. Okay, so with this brow, for some reason, it got a little more difficult to work with in the beginning. It was kind of getting a little patchy. But overall, I mean, for $1, it worked pretty good. I did not think it was gonna work as good as this. So, okay, so up next, we're gonna go into eyeshadow. I really want to try out this little LA Colors palette first, I think. I'm going to take this little blend-in brush. Let's go into this middle shade here. It's like an orangey brown. And we'll dust that in the crease. It's a little more shimmery than I thought it would be. I didn't think it would be shimmery looking at it, but it is, so I don't know. I think I want to go into this shade down here, this like pink color, and kind of put that on top in the crease. This is just way more shimmery than I expected it to be. I don't know about this. Let's go into a different palette because all of these are shimmery, like every single one. So, okay, let's go into this cute little pink, bikini pink from Beauty Benefits. And I'm going to take that same brush and let's use that in the crease and see. Again, another shimmer. What is going on with these shimmers? I do not want a shimmery crease. Like, I like a shimmer on the lid, but in the crease, not so much. And they're all shimmery. Every single one. This one from Revlon also looks, yeah, it's also shimmery. Let's try this one from e.l.f. If I can get it open. Why are you not opening? Okay. So this one from e.l.f., the dark color down here doesn't look too shimmery. So I'm going to take the same brush again and let's go on top of all those colors just to try to kind of mattify it a little bit. Was not expecting it to be shimmery like that. I'm struggling with this eyeshadow today. It's not looking too good. I can't believe like everything is shimmery. I'm going to go in with that same dark color, but I'm going to try to intensify the outer corner a little bit. See if I can get some sort of depth going on here so it's not so muddy looking. I'm going to take this brush, just kind of try to sweep it up to clean that up a little bit. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take this other eyeshadow brush that I got, and I'm going to go into the gold, pretty gold color. Pop that on the eyelid. Ooh, that's a pretty color. And then I'm going to go in on top of it with this top color. And I'm going to use my finger just to see if we can kind of pump up. And it's kind of hard to get your finger in there because these are so small. But I'm going to try to kind of pump up that color. Ooh, that is pretty. Okay, now it's coming together a little better. Little better. That is really pretty. Going back to our blending brush, I'm just going to use what's left on it to kind of smooth out the transition so that there's not a line just like that where they meet. So for the bottom, I'm going to take this thinner brush that we used for the nose contour. Let's try out this kind of orangey brown color here, the bottom. Not going to lie, this eyeshadow look is not my favorite. I think had I gone in with a different plan, knowing that all the shadows were shimmery, then I would have approached it a different way and it probably would have turned out prettier, but now it just kind of got muddy because I didn't realize that every single one of these is shimmery. Like, even the dark ones are shimmery. So, probably could have done better on my end with the eyeshadow, but let's just move on. Actually, I really want to see what this pink looks like from Revlon. Why not just try it out? I'm going to take it on the same fluffy brush. It's a loose powder. I just want to see how it works. Okay, so it's like a bright pink. Okay. Wow. It's super pigmented. Like, hello, clown makeup. Well, I really wanted to see what it looked like, but I didn't realize it was going to look like that. Y'all, we just got a mess going on today. We have got a mess. I'm trying to fix it. I am trying, and it is not working. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. This is awful. Muddy mess. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's just move on, because this is not getting any better. Eyeliner. For the top lid, I'm going to go in with the liquid eyeliner from LA Colors. I hate this kind of tip. It scares me so bad. There's just no control because you can't see the tip. It's so tiny. For me personally, I can't tell where it's at, and then I always end up like going way outside the lines because I can't see it. Oh my goodness. This is so crooked. I just prefer a thicker applicator because I don't have to sit here and like build it up as much. It's already thick, so when I make my line, it just is there. Struggling. Also, it feels very like tight on your eyes because like when it dries, it's like glue feeling, and it's shiny, which I don't like either. So not a huge fan of the liner personally. Alright, so let's go in with the pencil liner, and I'm gonna do the waterline. See how this one works. I feel like this one's probably going to be a little better. Or not. It's not even showing up. Oh, it's tickling my eye. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, it's showing on my hand. Why is it not showing on my eyeball? I cannot do that. It tickles too bad. Like, it's making my eyeball water. It all goes downhill from here. I can just see it. Ah, I'm poking my eye. It's really not doing anything. I'm trying, but okay. I had really high hopes for this makeup look, and it is falling apart right before my eyes. Literally right before my eyes. Let's try to just line the bottom a little bit. Okay, this stuff is just not wanting to show up. Like on the back of my hand, it works like really good, but for some reason on my eyes, it don't want to work. Okay, we're getting somewhere a little bit. Finally, I don't know. Maybe you just have to kind of warm it up first to get it to work a little better. But now it seems to be working okay. Not my favorite by any means, but alright, let's move on to the mascara. These eyes are falling apart right in front of us. They look terrible. I don't know what to say. So let's try out this one that looks like my Too Faced one that I like with this wand. See what we think. Definitely not Too Faced. It's definitely not my Too Faced. It's not working. Y'all, my skin is peeling off. It's peeling so bad. Disaster. No. Let's try the other mascara. This one that's supposed to be bold. See if it works any better. Because that one is not it. My eyelashes are clumped together because of that liner. They have like glue in them. Because when I used the liner, it like touched my lashes. And now the lashes are stuck in a clump right there. Like, do y'all see that? It is not untangling. No. It amazes me how it literally looks like it's doing nothing. Like, if I'm putting black on my lashes, why is it doing nothing? Like, nothing. This is crazy. Cannot stand the mascara. It does nothing. Nope. Let's just move on to, I think next we'll spray the face and then we'll go in with our highlighter. So let's try out this LA Colors Setting Spray. I will say, for this to be a little travel size sprayer, the mist was actually pretty good. Like, it was pretty fine, not very many like big droplets or anything, so I like this. Okay, so for highlight, we got the LA Colors, and then we also got this little In Bloom one. I wanna try, I have to try this. Like, I have to try this little In Bloom one. It's so cute. So let's go in with this, and let's go in with this brush. Try just to use like the edge of it. This brush is too big. It's too big. It's not working. I'm gonna go in with this brush to do my highlight. This eyeshadow brush. So, oh my goodness. This highlight is blinding. What? It's actually like too much. Like, I need to tone it down. Wow. Wow. Y'all. Are y'all seeing this? Are y'all seeing this? This is like gold, like a liquid gold on my face. Okay, that is super blinding. Like, I'm gonna have to tone this down a little bit. Look at this mascara. Y'all, it's all up under my eyes now. Disaster. Okay, let's try the other highlight. It looks a little lighter, so let's see if that one is less blinding. Okay. Is it just me? Like, what is going on? We need a different brush, because this is crazy. This is crazy. Oh my goodness. Y'all, this is the brightest highlighter I have ever seen in my life. Insanely bright. Okay. We're gonna have to tone this way down. Everywhere I put it, I'm like having to adjust here. I'm going to change over to this skinnier brush and go down the nose. That's actually really pretty. And do the tip of the nose. Let's go ahead and highlight the brow bone. Wow. I feel like if I had the right brush, like, they didn't really have a good highlighter brush there, but if I had the right brush to use this, it would be really pretty. Okay, let's put some in the inner corner. This highlighter is insane. That probably would have been really pretty on the lid. I'm gonna like pat some on the lid just to see. This highlighter is so pretty. Both of them are pretty. They just are so bright. I'm gonna move on to lips. So, which lip liner do we want to use? I don't think I want to use this coral color. I feel like it's just way too bright. Not the right shade for me. The brow pencil as a lip liner, I don't know if the consistency is really going to work too good. And then we have the actual lip liner that came in the kit. So I guess we'll go in with this one, actual lip liner from LA Colors, and see. So the lip liner I actually really like. The color I'm not sure about, but the formula feels really good. And it went on really well. let's go in next with our Hard Candy Glitterazzi Liquid Sparkle in the shade Dazzle and see what it looks like. Ooh, this feels really good. Not sure that it really matches the liner too well, but we'll try to make it work. Okay, y'all, this mascara is all under my eyes. It's awful. This Hard Candy stuff is like drying down to a matte like finish, like a long-lasting like liquid lip. But do y'all see how now that it's drying, it's got this pretty like iridescent like sheen, almost like purple glitter in it. Whoa, I did not see that when I looked at it, but it's really pretty. I think I want to jump in with this lip gloss too, just to see what it looks like now that this is drying down. This is the one that came in the LA Colors little kit with the sharpener and everything. So, oh my gosh. And it smells like candy. Like, I did not smell this before, but I smell it now. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Ooh, and it's so pretty. So I'm just going to put some in the middle. Look how pretty that is. Okay, so the things I didn't think were going to turn out, like the brows and the lips and the face, actually turned out pretty good. And the thing that I thought, that'll be easy, the eyes, was a disaster. This completely went in a different direction than I thought it was going to. Let's do a final spray. And that spray I actually really like. Ew. Okay, so here is the final look. Final thoughts, I would have to say, doesn't look bad now that it's all put together. You do not have to spend a ton of money to do your makeup. You can buy all this stuff from the Dollar Tree for $1 and it still looks pretty, I think. If you saw me out, you would not be like, ooh, she's got on Dollar Tree makeup. You'd probably be like, she needs to tone down the eyeshadow. That's what you'd be thinking, because, hello. But, I mean, the majority of it worked really good. I was shocked by a few products. That highlighter is insane. Insane. Like, the inner corners is so pretty with that highlighter. The brow pencil worked really well. The lip products are gorgeous. Love those. The setting spray worked great. I would say my least favorite products out of everything were the liners and the mascaras. They were just so hard to work with. The mascaras did not do anything in my opinion. Like, I don't see my eyelashes. Not near like I normally do. And then the liners were too hard to work with. The liquid, I just made a mess with it. The applicator's just, I hate that kind of applicator. If you like that kind, if you like a super fine little applicator for liquid eyeliner, you'll like that. But it's just too hard to work with for me. This pencil liner was okay once I kind of warmed it up. I got it to work, but I could not really get it to work on the waterline very good. It just was too hard to use, so... My standout products, this sponge worked great. Feels great. Love it. Also, I feel like the foundation was really pretty. And the lip products were really pretty. The bronzer, a little too shiny for me. The blushes were actually pretty too, so... I think for this face, I mean, for it to be like, what did we use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 18, 19, 20. So I just did like a rough count, and what we actually used, like that I would use again to do a full face, was about 20 items. So you could get this look for $20. $20. And I would definitely do the eyeshadow differently, but $20 to do your whole entire face, and I think it turned out okay, like it's not bad. So yeah, there y'all have it, Dollar Tree makeup. I'm glad I finally got to try it out and do it. So let me know if y'all have found any great products at the Dollar Tree that you love for your makeup routine. I hope y'all liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, please subscribe and click that notification bell so you can be notified of my new videos. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.